Martin.
Martin is 2-0.
Yeah, Martin's coming in here undefeated, so, you know, that's definitely a big thing. I mean, only 2 fights, but 2 wins, so that's a big deal. You see he's training out of Hard Knocks 365, so, you know, that's a well-schooled gym. They got some solid guys.
Nicknamed Marty McFly. Creative.
What does that mean? Oh, he's also in the United States Coast Guard, so that's his job. So this guy's a serviceman for the country, so you got to respect that. And may I give a shout out to Aldo, man. He just killed it on the national anthem. We've been sitting next to him the whole time. I didn't know he could sing like that. So good to sing.
Martin also did football and wrestling in high school, Taekwondo and Muay Thai in college. So a very well-experienced athlete.
Yeah, and one guy that he trains with, a guy that we've seen in the UFC 3 times, just had a fight of the night, amazing fight, is Evan Elder. So this guy, Martin, is training, with Evan Elder, who's one of the top guys, up-and-coming fighters in the UFC right now. So if he's putting in work with guys like that, you better believe he's going to be ready for this fight. Martin
is also the martial arts has given him a purpose. This fight is dedicated to his father, William Cade, who passed away this year in January.
And hats off. So, I mean, anybody that's going through something like that, when you lose a family member or something, you just got that extra, a little bit extra maybe energy or whatever you want to call it to bring into the cage. And you see he's making way into the cage right now. This kid's an absolute specimen, bro. He's in good shape. He's in, and this looks like actually it's a kickboxing match. So this is a Muay Thai fight, kickboxing.
Bring me Bruno.
AUC coming into the cage, Bruno Jean, 30 years old, 6 feet tall, kickboxing match, fighting at 170 pounds, welterweight. His record coming in at 1-1. You see he's training out of KO Zone in Miami. So, man, KO Zone is a gym I've had the privilege of training at. It's one of the top gyms in Miami right now. And, you see in this corner, the legendary Gregory Chopin. I mean, this guy's the best French kickboxer in the history of the sport, 6-time Muay Thai world champion. So you better believe that this guy's kickboxing is going to be crisp and there's going to be some improvements from his other fights. Man, this guy's a stone cold, one of the best Muay Thai coaches in the planet this guy has in his corner for an amateur fight. I mean, I'm jealous that I didn't have a coach like this in my corner for my amateur fights. But, hey, man, he got him in there, and we're going to see what he got if he takes. Also, you see, yeah.
He also mentions that he trains with Damon Blackshear out of KO Zone, who we recently seen in the UFC. He just fought back-to-back, 1 week apart from each other. So
yeah, and he pulled off a twist. Pretty incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls in attendance here and available online, are you ready for some action? Let's get down to business. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is 30 years old and stands at 6 foot tall. Weighing in officially at 170.2 pounds with an undefeated record of 2 wins and 0 losses. Fighting out of Hard Knocks 365 by way of Oahu, Hawaii. Marty McFly, Cabe Ambea. And his opponent, standing across the cage, is 30 years old and stands at 6 foot even as well, weighing in at 170 pounds flat, with a record of 1 win and 1 loss. He fights out of KO Zone and is from Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruno Jean. And your third man in cage for the purposes of this bout is Ray Ramos.
Here we go. We got a kickboxing kicking off the main card. I'm Charles Rosa here with UFC fighter Jillian Robinson. We're kicking off the main card here at the center in Coral Gables for WCCS. We got a beautiful matchup on our hands. We got Bruno Jean fighting out of KO Zone and Martin and Cade fighting out of Hard Knocks 365. 2 of the top gyms in South Florida going at it right now. Ooh, good shots coming out the gate by both these guys. So one thing I like to see right there from Bruno is he's throwing that little feint teep off the middle. That gets the guy guessing and sometimes brings his hands down. Good leg kicks. Ooh, good exchange of leg kicks.
Yeah, trading leg kicks this whole beginning of the fight.
Yeah, one thing Gregory Chopin does, his Muay Thai coach, is he's very good at teeps. Like, teeps up the middle, teeps to the body are really good, and then faking the teep to that straight right hand like we just saw is something, one of his specialties.
Those fakes, those feints just constantly keep you guessing, keep you off balance, and makes it easy to land your strikes when you do decide to throw.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The first 30 seconds are always the feeling out process, but both these guys looking sharp. I mean, now, like we said, we're at the main card, and we're starting to see that technical composure in the fights instead of these guys just going to kill each other right now. This is a great technical Muay Thai matchup right now.
Bruno just has such a stiff, strong, straight jab whenever he throws it.
Yeah, great. And then Bruno has some solid, hard, heavy leg kicks. Like, he's landed 4 or 5 leg kicks, and it's early in the fight, and they could pay dividends later in the fight. Ooh, good slap right there.
Like you said, as we get later in the fight, we get more skilled, more disciplined fighters. And to see just the feints and the setups that are going on into a beautiful right hand there, it's just, it's awesome to watch.
Yeah, we love it. Now we're getting into the good parts of the fights, the cream of the crop, the better fighters. And, man, this is, we're in for a good show. This is a great Muay Thai matchup. These guys are throwing some great kicks. I mean, Bruno is his best thing that's landing from right now is those knees up the middle, which is the Chopin specialty, and those leg kicks. Those leg kicks, they hurt. Those things, after like 3 or 4 of those, your hamstring and your leg don't feel the same.
Bruno just stayed very technical with his strikes there, just kind of picking them apart. And every time Martin went to throw it, it looked like he was just throwing everything into it, going for a knockout in that one punch.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's what's winning the fight. Bruno establishing that jab, establishing that leg kick, doing a great job. And, like you said earlier, we kind of got cut off at the end of the announcement, but, I mean, he's training over at KO Zone with Damon Blackshear. He's training with George Constantino, Daniel Forenzo. These are some top guys right now in South Florida, some top prospects and some top guys fighting in the UFC right now. We just said Damon Blackshear fought, like, 2 fights in a row in the UFC. It was, like, 9 days apart. It was a week apart, actually, back-to-back weeks. He pulled off a twister and then had a fight right after it. So hopefully you can enjoy this fight and sit back and maybe sip on a beer for this one.
Second one, which I think he should have won, too.
Yeah, I agree. I thought he won that one also. But back to these 2 guys, I mean, they're both, this is a great Muay Thai scrap, KO Zone versus Hard Knocks 365. These guys coming at it.
Notice both guys are 6 feet tall, both very rangy. It's like awkward to find someone who's your length. It's awkward to deal with that.
Yeah, no doubt. That's the thing. But this is great technical matchup. These guys, same height, same age. This is a very, very evenly matched fight. And Martin coming out strong this round. He threw a hard teep, but I feel like these leg kicks from Bruno are going to add up. He's landed at least like 11 or 12 of them early in the first round, and I just feel like it's going to pay dividends as this fight goes on. But there's no way Martin's going down. He's still in this fight, and he's still throwing hard.
Yeah, Bruno's still just pushing the pace. Oh, beautiful knee up the middle there. Just keeping Martin against the cage with the strikes, keeping the pressure heavy.
Martin just ate that, though. That was right in the breadbasket. Perfect shot. But Martin's tough, man. This kid's eating hard shots to the body. He must have did his sit-ups before this fight.
Yeah, that solid 8-pack he's got going on is working for him right now.
Yeah,
big overhand right. Another hook. Martin's corner is calling for combinations, more than one punch.
Yeah, you hear Martin's corner calling for double up on shots, which is a good thing. Sometimes, like, you land a 2, you can throw another 2, you can throw another one. If it keeps landing, you keep throwing it. That's one thing about this thing. Actually, Coach Gregory Chopin told me once, you don't learn to dance the night of the fight. So if something's working, you keep on it. And, a little trick of the pros right there. Ooh, good jab.
Snaps his head back.
Yeah, those ones hurt. Ooh, good leg kick. Comes back and returns that jab with a favor right there. Hard leg kick to the leg. Good. I like that jab that Bruno is establishing, that just touching him, even though it doesn't seem like it's much, but when you're getting touched in a fight, it hurts a lot more than it looks like. Just getting touched with that jab, and also it scored points on the judges' scorecards to make it easier for them to have those decisions, because they haven't had an easy night tonight. The referee's like, yo, watch those elbows. We're seeing here some highlights in the second round. Good, strong jab by Bruno, but a big overhand by Martin. He's firing back, so he's showing up and he's coming back with big strikes, but it just looks like Bruno is a little bit ahead right here. He's establishing the jab, he's landing teeps, he's landing a lot of big knees in the clinch, and it looks like he's up 2 rounds to none, but we never know with the judges. We don't know what's going on. We see the beautiful Frankie ring girl in the cage right now. She's doing a great job by herself up there tonight, so she's in the cage 3 times every fight to prevent them from so many decisions.
A lot of stairs.
Yep. We got a lot of people here too. This place looks like it's sold out, so Daniel K did a great job at WCCS selling this place out. And also, you know, they got some great sponsors on board. They got right here, Martinez Gym is a gym in Mexico, Buddy's Cable and Corp. It's an underground utility company. You see that in the banner. A company that, you know, the reason that these shows are able to happen sometimes, these amateur shows and nice venues like this, is because of sponsors like, you know, Martinez and these guys. So these sponsors really pay big dividends and help these guys be able to put on these awesome fights and these awesome shows like we're having and watching right now. So shout out to all the sponsors for this show. Ooh, big left hook.
Another strong leg kick from Bruno there. Again, back to that leg kick.
Ooh, big knee to the body. Damn, that guy's leg is gonna hurt tonight.
Bruno seems to like to get himself close and initiate the clinch to really get that first knee off.
Bruno's taking over this fight. I mean, I would say he's up 2 rounds. He's landing a lot of leg kicks. I mean, honestly, Martin's wearing it very well. Those leg kicks, like 3 or 4 of those leg kicks would normally put like a guy out. You know what I'm saying? 3 leg kicks back of the hamstring, you're on the ground typically sometimes. But Martin just speaks to the toughness of Martin. This guy, he's in a real fight right now.
Especially the way he's landing these leg kicks, you feel that. Bruno's looking for a finish this round, just keeping that pressure constant, pushing Marty back, and not really giving him an option to get back into the fight at this point.
Man, Bruno's in shape, man. He's coming in. Like I said, we're training with guys like Lamont Blackshear, Gregory Choplin, like George Castino. These guys are top guys in the world right now, and these are the guys that he's training with every day. He's putting in the work, so they're going to hold him accountable and make sure he's ready to fight. Coming into the final 10 seconds of this fight, he's firing strong, trying to finish. Martin answers back with a big hook and lands the biggest shot of his fight. Good clinch, good exchange, big shots. Beautiful fight. Great scrap by these 2 warriors.
Bruno walking around with his hand raised, think he knows the result.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here we see another strong leg kick from Bruno, followed by a 1-2. Just keeping his range with his jab out there all through the fight. Another strong return from Marty. Both just scrapping it out in the last couple seconds here, just going back and forth. And a beautiful finish of this fight.
And this bout goes to the judges. Judge number 1, 2, and 3 scored this bout the same. 30-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, out of the red corner, Bruno Jean.
All right, I'm here with the winner. Way to kick off the main event, the main part of the night. Bruno Jean, beautiful display of kickboxing, Muay Thai. I see you training under Gregory Choplin, one of the greatest Muay Thai legends of all time. And you're here, you're representing well, representing KO Zone. How does it feel to get that win tonight?
Amazing. I put some work for myself. coaches, all my teammates, all my friends and family that came over. Thank you all, man. Again, I'm a good guy. And next time will be better.
You showed it. Beautiful, unanimous decision victory, guys. Let's hear it up for the winner, Bruno Jean.